Okay, I'm at soccer practice and I needed to pull over before I parked to tell you this story. And I'm going to just preface it all by saying I'm not the greatest parent. Like, I'm not. Like, people are like, your kids are great, but like, I have no parenting skills. Like, none. I used one book and I was pretty much raised by wolves. My sister will attest. But you know, like my mother's middle name, like she's if you know my mom, she is like really fancy and shit, but like we're from New York, so like her favorite word is fuck, you know, and so she'll say fuck. Like I think fuck's her middle name. I don't even know. Anyway, so I'm prefacing it by saying I'm a well, I'll give you one example, okay? When my eldest had to get 5 shots when he was 5. We're at the doctor. We're in the waiting room. The doctor's like, I'll be right back with the 5 shots. And my son looks at me. I'm like, shut the door. Shut the door. Shuts the door. And I say, you can now say every curse word under the sun. And he literally said like motherfucker, fuck, fuck. Every other word was fuck. It had included fuck for like 5 minutes. The kid's 5 years old. You know what I mean? Like, that's my parenting skill. And when the doctor came back with the shot, it didn't hurt, you know? So, knowing that, tonight I was having a moment with my younger, driving to practice. He's just discovered the Beatles at 17. And we're like listening to Abbey Road as we're like heading on to the on-ramp to the freeway. And it's really, I can't even hold this thing because I can't even hold this thing. Anyway, so we're heading on, we're on the on-ramp and there's like, you know, it gets tight. So it's like, there's 2 cars, but it's like, this guy goes, that guy goes, this guy goes, that guy goes, this guy goes, that guy goes. And when this guy went, and then it was that guy, my turn, the woman next to me wouldn't let me go. So she's kind of like inching. She's really like hardcore. She didn't hold her hand up. She didn't say like, let me go, I gotta make a duty. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta poop, you know, or my husband, I gotta get home, I'm so sorry, can I just cut you? Like, there was nothing. She just kept inching, and my son's like, you know, he's starting to freak out. We're listening to Me and Mr. Mustard. We're like jamming out. We're inching. It seemed like a fucking hour till we got, and she still wouldn't let me, and she went in front of me. So I don't want to call it road rage, but I honked my horn and I kept the honk on and my brights on, and I just followed her, and I couldn't take my hand off the honk. I was just honking, like it was just straight, and he's like, keep it up. You know, my son's like egging me on. He's like, don't go fast, keep it up. And this woman didn't know what was going on because she went in the slow lane and she's going like 20 miles an hour, like freaking out. I mean, like if this was a man in a weird car and he looked weird and he looked like he might have had guns, we wouldn't have done this. But my son said, this is what's wrong with the world. This is what's wrong with the world. And I'm like, yeah, you know, tell me if you have to poop and you have to cut me off. Just tell me. So I just said to him, I said, I'm going to pull aside her. I said, open the window and do your thing. He goes, okay, Mom. And he opened the window and he literally screamed, go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. And it was a really freeing moment. It wasn't road rage, I swear. But anyway, like, my point is, like, let me in, you know? Just let me in.